Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, June 15, 2025. You may feel a stronger need for private time or extra time to regroup emotionally today, with the moon in your solar house all day. It's a time in the lunar month to explore your inner world, and lying low can be beneficial. Quiet activities and pleasurable pastimes are favored, and taking things easy is beneficial. You're seeking better or more comfortable living conditions and arrangements. Jupiter has just begun its transit of your war. K and health sector, where it will influence for just over a year. In the period ahead, you'll take more pride and find more joy in the work you do or your daily routines. And if you're looking for new work, this is a very employable time. If you want to change jobs, this may be a good time to do so. Increased faith and optimism can help you heal, and you can find new meaning in your duties. Self-improvement endeavors and health efforts stand out as beneficial during this cycle. You bring fresh and original ideas to your work or services. It can be a delightful period for taking care of your daily affairs with a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment. A gorgeous period for intimacy and connection is upon you as a carryover from yesterday. This is because mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, will kiss sweet Venus, our goddess planet of marriage and relationships, in an angle of harmony known as a sextile. If you felt any rocky turbulence in our partnership as of late, you'll be able to improve the connection by having a genuine, heartfelt conversation at this time. Express yourself and be thoughtful and kind. This approach will get you quite far now. Your one and only could also have quite the lovely things to say, as well. Break out of the mold more than usual. You have to be especially daring if you want to stand out. It will take some effort, but you can see positive change. Present something that'll wow them. Walking is probably the most underrated exercise because it doesn't require much exertion, and people do it every day. But how much do you actually do it? Do you walk instead of taking the bus whenever possible? Do you think 8 to 10 blocks is too far to walk? There are serious health benefits from walking. It tones your entire body, you can do deep breathing exercises at the same time, and the body naturally aligns itself when you walk with a straight back and an extended chest. The creative energy of a vibration is yours for the taking. This can serve you well in both your professional and personal life when it comes to problem solving. The influence from this vibration can see you thinking from different angles. A different perspective can illuminate possible solutions you hadn't thought of before. Have a second look at anything you've been working on lately that has posed a challenge. The answers may be there in a blink of an eye. Before leaving your friendship sector and wrapping up yesterday's full moon, the moon is spending its final hours at a friendly aspect to Mars in your relationship sector and the dwarf planet Eris in your communication sector. Still separating after a friendly aspect earlier in the week, the moon is bringing them together again, not only creating a positive day on the communication, social and relationship fronts, but with the motivation to be proactive. Meanwhile, as the moon moves on, it will be to send a message to Jupiter, in his early days in your work sector that life can't be all work and no play. Before wrapping up yesterday's full moon in your friendship sector, the moon is spending its final hours at a friendly aspect to Mars in your relationship sector and to 2 of the 5 planets in your communication sector. The communication and relationship gods have been working closely all week, with the moon able to give the communication lines an additional push while making it easier to give your emotional responses and relationships a voice. Gemini, war. DS carry extra weight today, choose them with care. Quote of the day, what you say builds or breaks bridges. Color, dandelion yellow, vibrant yet cautious. Lucky numbers, 1, 9, 15. Conversations may reveal hidden truths. Don't speak just to fill space, pause, reflect, respond. One honest sentence can shift everything. Our eyes in the sky. Here is your in-depth tarot reading for June 15, 2025, and today's energy brings a mix of revelation, emotional depth, and fresh motivation. The cards drawn are the High Priestess, Ace of Wands, 5 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. Let's explore how these energies might play out in your day, and how you can align with them meaningfully. We begin with the High Priestess, a card that speaks directly to your intuition, inner knowing, and the deep wisdom that lives below the surface. Today may feel like one of those days where you sense more than you see. Perhaps something has been quietly shifting within you, something subtle, yet powerful. This card reminds us that not all answers come from logic or action. Sometimes the greatest clarity comes when we sit with ourselves, ask the quiet questions, and really listen for what rises. Have you had a gut feeling lately that you've been brushing off? Or a recurring dream, sign, or emotional nudge you've been unsure what to do with? The High Priestess urges you to honor it. This is a moment for tuning in, not tuning out. Next, we have the Ace of Wands, bringing a jolt of creative energy and fresh beginnings. This is the match that lights the fire. If you've been waiting for a moment of inspiration or the courage to start something new, this is it. Maybe there's a project you've been thinking about, a conversation you've been itching to have, or simply a need to shake up your daily rhythm. The Ace of Wands is a bold green light. Even if you only take a small step, brainstorming, sketching, journaling, researching, it matters. Think of this energy like the first spark of spring after a long winter. Even if it's not fully formed yet, your excitement is real and worth pursuing. Then we encounter the Five of Cups, a tender and very human card. It suggests there may be a moment today where you reflect on a recent disappointment, something that didn't go the way you hoped, or a feeling of emotional heaviness. And that's okay. You are allowed to feel all of it. What's powerful about this card is that while it shows grief or regret, it also always shows that not all is lost. In the traditional imagery, two cups still stand upright. So if something from your past still lingers in your heart, an opportunity missed, a connection changed, take a breath and remind yourself, healing is not linear, and you're not behind. You are allowed to move forward without having to forget. In fact, that passion you carry, it may just be your greatest strength today. The Page of Pentacles steps in next, offering grounded energy, curiosity, and the beginning of something new in the material world. This could relate to work, finances, studies, or personal goals. The page shows up when we're ready to learn, to plant seeds, and to be both humble and hopeful. You might find yourself exploring something unfamiliar, asking questions, or building something from scratch. And while you may not have all the answers yet, that's the point. Be willing to be a beginner. There is beauty in starting from where you are and learning as you go. This card encourages practical action, but without pressure. Think of it like learning to garden. There's trial and error, but there's also joy in watching something you nurtured slowly grow. And finally, we land on the Three of Cups, a beautiful, warm, and celebratory card that invites connection, friendship, and joy. This might be a day when you reconnect with someone who lifts your spirit, laugh over something unexpectedly sweet, or remember how good it feels to not carry everything alone. Don't underestimate the power of light-hearted moments today. Whether it's a short walk with a friend, a phone call, or even just a funny memory that crosses your mind, those moments are medicine. And if you felt isolated lately, this is a gentle nudge to open the door again, even just a little, to people who see and value you. So on this June 15th, you are being asked to honor your inner knowing, pursue what sparks you, give space to your emotions, stay curious, and embrace the joy of connection. Life is a dance between depth and lightness, solitude and community, silence and action. You are capable of holding all of it, and you're not alone in doing so.